Certified Associate in Python Programming Exam PCAP-31-03 dumps questions are the best material for you to study all the related topics. Share some PCAP-31-03 exam dumps questions beer. 1. If you want to access an exception object's components and store them in an object called E, you have to use the following form of exception statement: A accept exception E, B accept E equals exception, C accept exception as E, D such an action is not possible in Python. 2. What is true about object-oriented programming in Python? Select two answers. A. Encapsulation allows you to protect some data from uncontrolled access. B. The arrows on a class diagram are always directed from a superclass towards its subclass. C. Inheritance is the relation between a superclass and a subclass. D. An object is a recipe for a class. 3. Which of the following statements are true? Select two answers. A. Open is a function which returns an int that represents a physical file handle. B. The second open argument is optional. C. Instead, outs td, airstead are the names of pre-open streams. D. If invoking open fails, the value none is returned. 4. A variable stored separately in every object is called. A. There are no such variables. All variables are shared among objects. B. A class variable. C. An object variable. D. An instance variable. 5. What is true about Python class constructors? Select two answers. A. The constructor must have at least one parameter. B. The constructor must return a value other than none. C. The constructor is a method named _init_. D. There can be more than one constructor in a Python class. 6. What is true about Python packages? Select two answers. A. The sys path variable is a list of strings. B _pycache_ is a folder that stores semi-completed Python modules. C. A package contents can be stored and distributed as an MP3 file. D. A code designed to initialize a package's state should be placed inside a file named init.py. 7. A Python module named pymod.py contains a variable named pyvar. Which of the following snippets will let you access the variable? Select two answers. A. Import pyvar from pymod pyvar equals 1. B. From pymod import pyvar equals 1. C. From pymod import pyvar. D. Import pymod pyvar equals 1. 8. A file name like this one below says mat. Select three answers. Services. CPYTHON 36.pike. A. The interpreter used to generate the file is version 3.6. B. It has been produced by CPython. C. It is the 36th version of the file. D. The file comes from the services. PY source file. 9. Which of the following lambda function definitions are correct? Select two answers. A. Lambda x. None. B. Lambda 3, 14, 15. C. Lambda x. Def fun x. Return x. D. Lambda lambda. Lambda asterisk lambda. 10. What is true about Python class constructors? Select two answers. A. The constructor's first parameter identifies an object currently being created. B. The constructor cannot use the default values of the parameters. C. The constructor can be invoked directly under strictly defined circumstances. D. Superclass constructor is invoked implicitly during constructor execution.